Hey guys, Marissa at KitchenTableStamper.com. Today I'm going to run you through this awesome happy birthday card. This is a paper and ink sketch number 5 card. The paper and ink sketch is a resource you'll be able to find on my blog, KitchenTableStamper.com. I'll put a direct link for this sketch and this card in the details if you're watching on YouTube. The sketch will be available in 2 formats, either with the sketch and some tips, or with the sketch, exact measurements, and some tips. It's your choice. If you like to do sketches exactly, the measurements come in handy. But if you take a look at my card, you can see that I use the sketch as a place to jump in. It's not literal, but hopefully you can see it. I rotated the sketch, and then because my image is so large and I've got so many patterns, I cut down some of the layers a bit, and here's my paper and ink sketch number 5 card. I'd love to see what you do with this sketch. You can share your Stampin' Up! Creations made with the paper and ink sketch in my craft social. The link for the craft social will also be with the paper and ink sketches on the blog. The supplies that you'll need to make this birthday card include the Cupcakes and Carousels Designer Series paper. I used quite a few patterns from here. I love this Designer Series paper stack. It's on the retirement list, but it is available still as of today. But all items that are retiring are while supplies last. You get lots of great papers, and the color palette's fabulous. Also from the Stampin' Up! Retired list is the Festive Embossing folder. We're going to use that one. Then the bunch of banners and banners for you stamps. Now these are available in a bundle in the current catalog. June 1st, when the new catalog comes out, these items will still be available, but they won't be available bundled together at a 10% discount. So if you've got this on your wish list, you might as well pick it up now while there's still a discount. We also have a Biggest Birthday Ever bundle we're going to use today. Now this one's retiring, so this bundle is only available while supplies last. Biggest Birthday Ever stamps and the Wish Big framelits. I use these all the time. One more stamp. I got my sentiment from the Birthday Banners stamp set. We're going to use this Happy Birthday to the Sweetest of Sweets, and you'll notice that the Birthday Banners coordinates perfectly with the bunch of banners framelits. Here's Stampin' pads for this project are Bermuda Bay, So Saffron, Calypso Coral, Pool Party, and Crumb Cake. And I almost forgot Early Espresso. Your consumable materials for this card and your measurements are like this. You need a card base. This is Crumb Cake, and it's 8.5 by 5.5 and scored at 4.25. My Designer Series paper pieces for this card. I've got this fun little multicolor polka dot, and it is 2 3/4 by 5. And then I used this Calypso Coral with the So Saffron scrolls, and that one is 3 1/4 by 3 3/4. And then I've got this kind of radiating pattern in the Pool Party Bermuda Bay combo, and that was 1 3/4 by 4 1/4. I've got some scraps here for my stamping. They really are just pieces from the scrap bag, but you'll need quite a bit. So I would say you need about 1/4 of a sheet of Very Vanilla, or grab your scraps. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is stamp my double banner image. And I'm going to ink up in Bermuda Bay and stamp on the Very Vanilla. And then we'll add our sentiment. And you'll notice that I've curved the sentiment to match the banner. So we got to do that with our second piece. I just lay the stamp and the clear block over the banner and follow the curve. We're going to ink these up with Early Espresso and stamp. Now we got plenty of room over here, so let's stamp our heart in Calypso Coral and set that aside for die cutting. We've got the piece from the biggest birthday ever that can be the cone or a pennant or a birthday hat. We're going to use it as a cone, so we're inking up in crumb cake. We'll set that aside to die cut. And then last, got the big cloud image here that's going to be our ice cream. And we'll start with the So Saffron, go with the lighter color, and stamp. And then we're going to clean off and move to the pool party. Okay, stamping's done. I'm gonna get the Big Shot and we'll do our die cutting and embossing. Okay, I've got the Big Shot. I've got it all set up with a magnetic platform for die cutting. And I'm gonna run through in a couple of passes, cut out all these stamped images. Okay, so the die cutting's all done and we've got to set up the Big Shot for embossing now, which means we've got to get rid of the magnetic platform and bring in the Big Shot platform that came with the machine. A cutting pad. I've got my card base and my embossing folder. You want to open up the card base and tuck it in the folder so that the pattern lines up along the edge of the fold. Alright, that looks nice and straight to me. We'll pop it in the machine and run it through with another cutting pad on top. Alright, there's our embossed card front. I love this. It's a great birthday. Very neutral, nice stripes. You can use this for a lot of things. I'm gonna miss it when it's gone. Let's assemble the card. Okay, so the first thing I wanna do is adhere my pattern papers, this Bermuda Bay one and Calypso Coral, to the card base. I'm gonna use some fast views. And you want the Bermuda Bay panel to go from edge to edge about an, I don't know, eighth, quarter of an inch tops from the bottom. We've got a really big ice cream cone image here, so we need it kind of close to the bottom. All right, then the Calypso Coral piece. That one we want centered right to left and about a half an inch from the top. And we've got our multicolored dot piece. I'm sticking with fast views here just to get a good grip on that textured card base. And that one we want, again, about an eighth to a quarter of an inch from the top. Like we have the bottom one about an eighth or a quarter of an inch from the bottom. All right, there's our pattern layers. Next I'm gonna switch to snail adhesive and grab my ice cream cone. Put some snail on there. Now I've got my pool party ice cream scoop and we're gonna put that one down flat with snail adhesive too. But we wanna leave enough space here for our So Saffron ice cream. Now we need some dimensional adhesive for our banner and our So Saffron scoop and our tiny little heart. So let's do that. Okay, I'm back and I've exposed all the adhesive on my pieces here and we'll assemble. So add the So Saffron scoop and our little Calypso coral heart. Then I love this banner piece. Let's get our happy birthday banner on there. And there it is. There's our happy birthday to the sweetest of sweets card. If you've got any questions about this card, about the Stampin' Up! Retirement list, getting any of the products that you've seen before supplies are gone, if you've got questions about the paper and ink sketch, or if there's anything Stampin' Up! I can do for you, email me, Marissa@kitchentablestamper.com. Thanks for watching.